How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. The Rolex Submariner is a watch that I had my eyes on for a really long time, but I wasn't sure I would ever be able to buy it. After a couple significant life events, including the birth of my son, I decided it was the perfect time to finally get my no-date sub. Wearing the watch has been an absolute joy. The sub not only has the timeless diver aesthetic, but it is also built like a tank. There has been some surprising things I've experienced with the watch that I didn't expect, which we'll get into towards the end of the video, but first, let's take a look at the details. The 114060 delivers everything you'd expect from a classical Submariner and embodies the closest thing to the living legacy of the 1953 Rolex Submariner. The 40mm case is made of 904L steel. It is 12.8mm thick, 48.1mm lug to lug, end link to end link is 51mm, and 20mm between the lugs. The bracelet is a 3-link oyster design, satin on top, brushed on the sides with removable links fixed by screws and a clamshell system for locking the clasp shut. There is also a second locking system internally that snaps shut so you can't just pull it open. You do need to lift it since it's a double locker. The watch also includes a glidelock system with 20mm of incremental adjustments that can be used for sizing. The super case is strong and squared off, though it can look a little bit like a 42mm watch. The crown is a triple lock system. The watch has 300 meters of water resistance. The bezel has 120 clicks and is very silky smooth when rotating and lines up easily at the 12 o'clock. You could also line it up with the minute marker to create an impromptu countdown timer. The bezel insert is ceramic and very scratch resistant. The deposits for the indices and numerals is coated in platinum, giving off a nice silver color and adds resistance from wear and tear. The maxi dial is black lacquered, showcased under a sapphire crystal. The indices and hands are white gold to resist tarnish and oxidation over time. This reference is the no-date version, which has some advantages. The Cyclops magnifier is a bit polarizing. You either love it or you hate it. For me, it is a bit of an eyesore, and without it, vastly improves the symmetry and legibility. Inside the case is the Rolex manufactured 3130 caliber movement, which features 31 jewels, 48 hours of power reserve, 8 beats per second, bidirectional automatic winding, hacking stop seconds, and COSC certified. It also has a handmade overcoil hairspring, which allows the watch to not lose or gain time in any position and helps maintain great consistency. The movement is shock resistant and very smooth when winding. The lume is super bright and made from Rolex's proprietary blue chromalite. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I have encountered a few surprising things with the Submariner. Despite being a well-built and amazing watch, it's not as indestructible as I initially expected. I do wear the watch daily and don't really baby it, so experiences may vary. Over time, I've noticed minor scratches on both the sapphire crystal and the ceramic bezel insert. These scratches are only visible at certain angles and under specific lighting conditions, but they are there. I had Rolex replace the bezel insert, but I expected more durability given the Rolex price tag. Additionally, the timekeeping hasn't been as precise as advertised. Rolex claims an accuracy of plus to minus 2 seconds per day, but my Submariner has been more in the range of 4 to 5 seconds per day as the years have passed. While not a major issue, it definitely is something worth mentioning. Despite these setbacks of minor scratches and timekeeping variances, I don't regret buying the Rolex Submariner at all. My surprising experiences have not just been negative. As cool as it is having platinum and white gold used throughout the watch, I thought this was more a strategic decision by Rolex to justify its price. But I understand why they chose these metals. Comparing the sub to any other watch I've owned, the dial really pops and looks incredibly nice. A large part of this is because of the platinum and white gold, giving the watch more shine and depth. Also, I never expected I would use the glide lock adjustment as often as I do. My wrist swells throughout the day, and being able to quickly and easily adjust the fit without any tools or even needing to take the watch off has been really convenient. Getting the right fit on the bracelet is incredibly important for all-day wear, and the glide lock clasp allows this to be accomplished. I do think the biggest surprise of them all has been how I'm not a one-watch kind of person. I thought after buying the Submariner, this would satisfy all my watch needs and never need another watch. This unfortunately has not been the case. As much as the sub is my grail watch, it is not my one and done watch. I like to mix things up and wear other watches, but it is my favorite I own. Are any of you also like this, where you buy your dream watch only to find out that you like to buy and wear other watches as well? The watch does live up to the hype and remains a perfect everyday tool watch.